Hi everyone. I just wanted to start today. How many of you all are speakers before? Except this side. You all are speakers? Good. From the adults, how many are speakers or wanted to speak? Right. Excellent. So I am not a speaker, to be honest, but seeing all these kids, the third grader and above, are able to speak, then I got inspired and I thought, why shouldn't I speak? So that's where I'm speaking today. You will listen about my story. And before I tell my story, I just wanted to tell about dreams, right? We all came to this country for opportunities. This is land of opportunities, right? So even with that, I had a dream. Definitely, the passport expires, right? The visas expire, but even the opportunities might expire, but your dreams will never come to an end. So with that dream, I always wanted to come to America. But from my childhood, I was always a bright student, maybe first, second, or third. And all of a sudden, I wanted to do engineering, but financial crisis didn't allow me to do the engineering. Even though I'm a brighter student, but the opportunity is important, financial position is also important. However, my dream never died, right? So I started with whatever the availability. I started my management and also computers, and then started with the job. And slowly, I had a good connect with media. Somehow I got connected and started some of the corporate events in my company. So that gave a visibility, right? So the visibility, how do you get visibility in 1,000 people in the organization? Either you have to be a great architect, you have to be a salesperson, or you have to have money generator, right? Then only you will be visible. So I know that I am not that capable, but I know that I'm a people person, social person, I can make the impact. So with this media introduction, I got into my CEO's attention, right? So once the attention of CEO has happened, I always wanted to go to America. That is what my dream. But my passport, I had my passport since 1996. But believe me, even 10 years finished, but the passport expired, but I didn't get the opportunity. With this connect to my CEO, I got an opportunity to come to abroad. The first opportunity I got in UK, but I wasn't happy. My dream country was America. So I still worked hard and also got visibility. That visibility turned into opportunity, and finally I got an opportunity to be in this country. Once you come into this country, but still you have the dreams, right? You wanted to have a green card, you wanted to be a citizen, but I know that I don't have my 16 years of education. Definitely I will not be eligible for the green card. You all know green cards are the dream, right? But still, I didn't lose my dream. I always know that there will something comes up in my life. That's where I got an opportunity again on a L1A, and believe me, I never expected the green card, but I got the green card in 2 months. That is the game changer. Afterwards, once I introduced media, then I thought, why don't I start this in America as well? Because in the days 2005, we don't have much media personnel here. And that is where I started connecting all the social events and putting them into the media. That's where I saw people really recognized me. That pushed me in forward, and I continued that. After 10 years, I came to Atlanta. Atlanta gave me more recognition than my IT work. So I started doing this media, and I was popular always, which I wanted to be. Then all of a sudden, COVID hit, right? 2020, the COVID hit. Then I didn't know what to do because I'm a social person. Every Saturday, if I don't go for an event, I can't sleep. I'll get headache at home. So I know my wife and my daughter will be always behind that. They know that I'll not be happy. So all of a sudden, I got a thought of why don't we do a podcast for the community? Why don't I make the community voice heard? Always when you see podcasts, there will be famous people, but I don't want famous people on my podcast. I want anything, everything for Indo-Americans. Initially when I started, I don't know anything. How to do podcast, I don't know. I don't have a camera. I don't have enough money, because when you are here, always you wanted to, chase your debts in India, back supporting your parents and friends and everywhere. So very soon, I started the podcast, and slowly I got some of the members. Then I was scared, right? When you are not good looking, you don't know proper English sometimes, how do I do my podcast? So slowly I got few people, and then the community started really appreciating that I should do more, right? So when you have the consistency, when you have persistent, then people will push you. That is how it happens exactly in my life. So later in the day, then I thought, why can't I connect the community with back in India, right? When, I don't know if anyone from Telangana, there was a very much movement like land regularization movement. So that inspired me. I should connect with directly to the IAS officers. So I just started connecting, and luckily he accepted, and I was nervous again because, we never spoke to collectors, right? Collector is like a king in the district of India. But, soon he gave an opportunity, and then connection happened, and I could help some of the community here of taking care of this situation. So that way the journey has started. Today I completed more than 100 episodes, 100 podcasts with different people like CEOs, presidents. I just thought to, podcast with all the presidents of all the community organizations, non-profit organizations, because everyone thinks that community organization is only for cultural event, but something happens when you hit with an accident, when something happens to you, how important that particular community helps in every way. So that is how I continued my journey, and I completed more than 100 interviews. And soon after, again, the dreams never ends. Then I wanted to, talking to all the CEOs, I was so confident that I can talk to anyone now. Then I thought, why can't I write a book? I see in the LinkedIn everyone writing a book, and being a speaker, being a storytelling and all. Then I thought, okay, why don't I start writing the book? So luckily I didn't launch my book, but I wrote a book which says AI Co-founder. That is the book which I have written. And at the last, I wanted to say that speaking was my last event so far as a dream. Today, I could make it. So if you remember, Gandhiji says one famous quote, right? Be the change you want to see in others. So that is where today I started my own company, coming from a small town, and I could be a CEO of a company and media CEO, and also we own this facility. This is the real change I want to see in everyone, because all of us from the community, we are very well from the financial status, and also we are good in technology. But where we are lagging is only speaking, right? If you don't speak, your opportunity will be gone, but you will be used for someone else and make money. So that is where I want this to young kids to be on this stage, speak, and also be the change. That's where I started my journey. This is all about my journey. Again, I'm Praveen Puram. Thank you so much.